Unfortunately, I'm a freaking idiot. I'm a one-man show, been trying to do too much, and here it is. We screwed the pooch because
I had to break that shit in there.
we screwed the pooch because literally I'm an idiot. No other way to put it. I'm an idiot. Forgot to charge my cell phone, or excuse me, my Mevo camera, and it's actually out.
Hey, Cowboys, we good.
All right, so boss, we're back up on our other stream here. I need to try to figure out how.
Hey man. And we live over here, but listen, the Cowboys just had 3 amazing picks in a row with Deron Payne, with Colton Miller, with who else went? Deron Payne, Colton Miller, and Marcus Davenport. Those are guys that we didn't want. Some of those guys came from the back of the draft that's pushing up, so it's pushing guys back for us. So Durr was on the board for us, Tremaine's on the board for us. Man, like we got Taven Bryan still there if y'all want to go that route. I ain't gonna say the other guy, Rashaan Evans. So we got options falling to us. Both guards are still there. Isaiah Wynn, Hernandez are there. So it's amazing, man. It's pretty damn good, man. It's shaping out well for us.
I apologize to everybody who's out there, but I've been trying to do a whole lot here, and this is new for me. I'm not ESPN where I've got a whole bank of people and stuff, so my Mevo camera powered down. We'll get that back up a little bit later. No, I'm not mad at all. I'm just tired. That's me being actually just tired as can be.
So listen,
Boss,
guys.
Tell me what. Okay, I've been.
So guys, listen.
Tell me
the
what's
Bills on the clock right now. So that's the Bills, Chargers, and Seattle. That's 3 teams in front of us. So we need 4 guys that we like. Derwin James is there. Harold Landry is there. Both guards if you want them. Who else on the board? I agree with that. Who else on the board? We got corners here. Huh? My bad shit. We got Derwin James. You know what I mean? So we got options here.
All right.
With the 16th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft,
and that's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay because we need Tremaine to bump the rest of the board. We didn't even expect Tremaine to be here. We didn't even expect Tremaine to be here. So this is okay. Tremaine at 16. That's fine. 17, 18, 19. Get you 3 guys you like and we good to go. So we got Derwin on the board, Harold Landry on the board. Both guards are there. We got guys, man. I'm excited. Y'all should be excited.
Hey, can we get that? Michael, can we put that up here, my man?
Yeah.
And
that boy look like Predator, man.
Okay, guys, what I want you to know.
I can't block Bosch's face.
Oh no, it's actually right here.
If Seattle
My camera battery I didn't charge up. This is what we are looking for. I am sick and tired of moral victories. I want us to get another one of these. This is actually from Jerry Jones. He let us borrow this. He said, you know, Jobu, I need some mojo there. He said, so I'm going to let you borrow one of the Super Bowl trophies there.
Clean it up before we bring it back.
Make sure, you know, if you do anything funny with it, because you know I do funny things with the trophy there. You'd be surprised at the things, son, I've done with the trophy. Just make sure you bring it back clean and sanitized. But this is what we are trying to get. I'm sick and tired of moral victories that we made the playoffs. Screw that. I want to hold one of these. Okay.
Yeah.
They're not going to let me hold one of them. But I want our team to be holding up one of these at the Super Bowl. And Boss, do you think that we might be heading the right direction the way this draft is going down?
Hell yeah. I mean, people like to overreact. We're not a bad team. We just had some unfortunate events.
Okay.
We are this close away from the Super Bowl, and it looks like one of those game-breaking players that we need are about to fall into our lap. So let's do this.
All right, we're up to 17. The formerly team known as the San Diego Chargers. I'm sorry, it just does not sound right to me being LA Chargers. They ain't nothing charging except at Beverly Hills.
Ain't nothing charged.
Okay, maybe they should be the charge car because they do a lot of charging in LA. But guys, this has been an incredible day. We are having a ball. You're going to be watching us live here when we make this pick and see what our crowd does. Thank you guys for all the support that you've been giving this channel. You can see our fans that are gathering up. Guys, as we get closer to our pick, I want to make sure all of you guys are right here behind us so we can get you in the camera to see what we do. Everybody, shout out to all of you guys.
Y'all subscribe.
We are having a ball.
Y'all YouTubers out there, subscribe to Mark Home. Cowboys.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The Chargers have 5 minutes still on the clock.
Dallas should be trying to win the train right now, man.
We need one of these. In case a lot of you get pissed off and leave after the Cowboys make their choice, let me thank you ahead of time for being part of the Jobu Sports Report, for all of you guys that have come in here, that have helped make this thing a reality, because I could not do this literally without you guys.
This the man right here, man. He made all this possible, man. I don't know what the boys right here, man.
Five-time
Give all the credit to
champion.
these guys, man.
Well, see, understand, most photo bombs usually happen behind you, not in front of you, but it's all good. But I gotta tell you, what we're trying to do here with guys like Voss, with Law Nation and stuff, we are trying to build something special for Cowboy Nation. We have got to make sure that the Dallas Cowboys hear us as fans and understand what we're trying to do. All right, E2, I need you back here, my man. I need you part of this, my man Reggie. I need you back here, man. I need your guys' thoughts about what's going on right now. I know your knees are hurting too, like me.
Your knees hurt, man.
Man, I need you guys back here. I need some extra mojo over here.
Let's get that extra mojo going.
All right? I need a liquor bottle from behind here. Okay.
Yeah. Is that your bottle? I brought it to you.
Not the light rum. No. That's like, no, not coconut. That's for the girls. Not the coconut rum.
What you need? Hey, hold on. Let me get this.
No, not tequila. Okay, here we got some dark rum. All right, you guys all have a refill here, so when we get up for our Cowboys.
Is this Dallas on the phone right here, man? I'm just guessing. The Chargers have been on. They've been
Chargers
on
have been on the clock
while,
for a long time.
You know what's going on here?
Chargers have been on the clock for a long time.
But still, though, if I'm Dallas, it's 17, 18, 19.
You know what?
There's plenty guys
I'm wasted with friends. I don't have to drive tonight. I have been busting my behind. I deserve to get that drink, okay? Now, remember me, guys, don't drink and drive. Drink responsibly and all that, okay? I'm not promoting alcohol, except with the Dallas Cowboys. They do make you drink. Okay, we're still waiting for the LA Chargers that have 2 minutes and 54 seconds left. Bosh, I'm field nervous.
I was just telling Easy, man, even though we're sitting pretty.
Damn, you got some small fingers, man.
I know.
And we sitting pretty, man, but it's kind of tight over here, man.
Two fists or one fist?
It's kind of tight.
I've never had a man put a ring on me before.
I love you, bro.
Okay.
Say I do, man.
Guys, this is what it's all about. We need some more jewelry here, okay? Jewelry and a Super Bowl trophy. How do you feel right now?
Let me tell you something, y'all. Cowboy fans out there, y'all need to be happy right now because we got options, bro. We got options.
Big options.
We got big options right now.
Coming, bro.
These teams have
Should
been
have put a
reaching.
ring on it, Jerry.
These
Put a
teams have
ring
been
on
reaching.
it.
I'm telling you right now, we're going to be good, y'all. We're going to be good. And that's from your boy E2 Blue. You know I always keep it real.
Okay, I can't believe Darwin James is still out there. This is freaking incredible.
We might go with the Chargers right here, though. Yeah, put that in his dude.
Well, the question is, what? Okay, damn. I got some jewelry here, guys. Sorry, Will Hernandez.
I thought he would be gone by now.
If Darwin goes, would you be mad about Darwin? I mean, about Hernandez.
Well, Isaiah Wynn's there, Hernandez there, Harold Landry is there. There's plenty of guys that I like. So.
Would they do something stupid and get by?
Vander.
Here we go.
The Los Angeles Chargers select Dylan
Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Where's my shot? Oh, damn. Damn. Oh, damn. 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 Okay, Bosh, you're now the GM of the Dallas Cowboys. What do we do now?
Harold Landry or Isaiah Wynn. That's the only moves I got left. But I feel good about that though. Landry, Isaiah Wynn, Hernandez, I feel good about either one of those guys, man. Yeah, get my shot ready, man. Get my shot ready, bro.
All right, so all we have right now.
We still got two guys.
Hold on.
We were so close to get goddamn Derby.
All right, Packers straight up.
They bet the fuck not get Vander Esch. If they get Vander,
no goddamn Vander Esch.
if they get Vander Esch, I'm gonna stop.
Oh, no. I'll tell you what, if they get Vander Esch, we're going to go ahead and riot over here. Look, Jerry is only around the corner.
They may not get Vander Esch, Mark. If they get I'm shutting this shit down.
All this shit.
Everybody, look.
Go home.
I'll be like, look, y'all have a nice day. Everybody go home.
Security!
God damn it.
You know how mad I'm gonna be.
I'm not even going to stop the live stream. I'm going to close the laptop. I'm going to like, we ain't drafting no more. Because if we get Vander Esch, we don't deserve a goddamn draft.
Shut down the comments because I don't even want to spoil this. We need
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on
I
that.
know you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
Everybody that knows anything about how
Oh hell no, the Seattle trade. Oh hell no.
Seattle trade to the Packers, to the Bucks. Well, they're definitely.
you know who they're going to take?
Who?
Darwin James.
Darwin James. What are they going to steal him?
Get a corner, please. Hey man, let me tell you something. You was mad as hell yesterday. I can't have you being
We are looking live about 400 people. And I'm hugging the trophy. Yes, that's you right there.
Yeah, that's not.
This nigga been mad since yesterday.
Guys,
This boy been mad for 24 hours.
you need a linebacker or defense.
I'm mad.
I'd be okay with Hernandez. Okay, because with a great offensive line, we can get a ring, guys.
Man, now. How much my man can you be?
Calvin really got the ball. Two picks up, man. They should have. He gonna start. He gonna start.
I'd be happy to tell
Why your hair so long? Damn.
wasn't there.
Give me them braids.
Yes, you're here. Say hello.
Why so dark? Where the sun go? Right. Damn.
It is night, boss.
Nah, I was making fun of homeboy. I was making fun of homeboy.
Oh my goodness, we got a lot of comments that are coming in right now.
This might be Harold Landry.
Ridley.
And I'm sick.
Next pick. 32. Calvin Ridley. And you can attest to this.
Okay, all right.
Get his ass.
Okay, hold on.
Go beat his ass, man. Calvin Ridley's next. That's why I'm sleeping at RV tonight.
Man, please get a corner, dog.
All right, Jobu, you got your run, buddy.
You tell.
All right. Thank everybody who's tuned in. Thank you for our low tech stream here. Let me at least show you guys. Jobu Sports Report. We have all of these fans. Hey everybody, say hello. We got Best for Business going on. Out here. Everybody's been having a ball.
Jobu t-shirt.
There we got
Jobu right here, baby. Much love.
Everybody is having a ball. We are getting ready for the pick. We have Best for Business Broadcasting Live. We have this big ass screen TV. Guys, if you're in town and you want to hang out tomorrow night, come on down and see us. We're getting close to the Dallas Cowboy pick. You see my man over here. He's working the phones. He's trying to find out what is going on. We have our Jobu shot glasses ready. We are ready for anything. The Packers are on the clock at 3 minutes and 24 seconds left. E2 blue. E2 thoughts. Reggie. E2.
We still got options, y'all.
We got. Which option are we gonna take?
Go get Rashad Evans. We got Rashad Evans. We got Will Hernandez. We still got
Harold Landry.
Hey, there's Vander Bosch.
We got
There's
Isaiah.
Vander Bosch.
I want Harold Landry.
No, fucking Vander.
I want Harold Landry. If
Vander
not
Esch.
Isaiah Wynn.
No.
If not
Vander
Hernandez. If
Esch.
not.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right, guys. Who you want? Who do you want?
Go get Will, man. Go win. Right now.
All right, we are waiting, guys. It is incredible out here. We are literally having a ball. Cowboy fans are hoping, praying, and when we make the pick, I'm gonna move the camera live. Forgive me, it's been rough. The Packers pick is in. Let's see what the Green Bay Fudge Packers do. Wow.
And put that goddamn phone down.
Oh, and look at the stinking New York Giant fan who's over here trolling us right now. Packers took Alexander.
Good.
Okay.
Now look, cut them damn comments off, because it's gonna be a hell of a reaction. We either gonna jump up and start hugging, or we gonna start cussing everybody out for the Cowboys. So, hey, look, comment section.
I like you a lot and all that. I'm gonna be hugging though.
If we get Harold Landry, you gonna hug me. Hey, listen, don't spoil this, all right? Don't spoil this for us. We need a raw reaction for y'all.
To the Green Bay Packers.
Okay.
We're the 18th pick in the 2018
Calvin Ridley. Slow down.
The Green Bay Packers select Jair.
Give me that. Give me that.
Oh, okay.
Give me that.
Alexander.
Hey.
Bosch. All of them. Okay. The Dallas Cowboys are. Okay, the Dallas Cowboys are now on the clock, everybody. Okay, guys, we are on the clock. We want to make sure that we get everybody here. Oh my God. We better not get Ridley. Oh Lord. Okay, it shakes up pretty good. We are on.
DJ!
Give me Harold Landry.
Okay, guys, we are literally on the clock right now. Let's see what's going to happen. Bosch, tell me, who is it going to be? Who is going to be?
So pick this out, y'all. We got Harold Landry on the board, Isaiah Wynn's on the board, DJ Moore, Will Hernandez, Leighton, Vander, Esch. But let's just hope that our team is smart enough. Calm down. Let's just hope that our team is smart enough to not get Vander Esch.
Will they have the temptation of taking Ridley?
I don't think we go really, because there's so much talent on the board right now. It's pass rush talent on the board. It's offensive line talent. We can get wide receiver in the third round. Like, let's see what we got, man. Let's see what we got.
I'm scared, man. Yeah, I'm scared.
I know.
I'm scared.
I know.
I don't want the Cowboys to screw the pooch here.
Yeah.
Okay, we got options. Tell us those options that you got right now.
We got Harold Landry, defensive end, Boston College. Will Hernandez, offensive lineman, UTEP. Isaiah Wynn, offensive lineman, left tackle, left guard, Georgia. We got Calvin Ridley, Alabama wide receiver. DJ Moore, Maryland wide receiver. We got options. I want Harold Landry. He's the best pass rusher in this draft. Let's go get him right now.
Take that one.
I'll be honest.
Okay, but the question is,
I don't think
I know what I wanted to be.
So the question I have is Jerry Jones running shit?
Clearly he's not. Clearly he's not. Like, if that's the case, DeMarco Murray would be here. Dez would be here. Tony would be here. We'll be drafting
So with
quarterbacks.
Will McClay being the draft guy, who do you think he's going to pick?
He values lines, offensive line, defensive line. So I think we have a clear need at left guard. We have a clear need at pass rush. So we got DeMarcus Lawrence on franchise tag. We may not be able to pay for him next year. Let's get a pass rusher, put Taco on the other side. Taco may be a rotational guy. Pay DeMarcus Lawrence. Let's see what we can do. We value trench play. Let's get Harold Landry right now.
Well, we got 5 minutes and 32 seconds left on the clock. Our fans over here that have been hanging out, having a ball. Guys, how do you feel right now?
Yeah!
We're nervous. We want to know who that pick is. We're scared. We've got the war room right there. Jerry Jones.
Marinella's in there. Marinella's in there. Marinelli in there.
We see them. Okay. We see them on the phone. The pick must be in, guys. Coach clapping him right. Okay.
And we saw Marinelli on the board, man. We saw him in the
must be a defensive pick. Hopefully they're not taking a wide receiver. Guys, I am nervous. I am crazy. All the work is coming down to this right here.
Marinelli was in there. Marinelli was in there.
Okay.
We'll see.
Rasheed Evans.
Hey, don't tell me nothing. Don't
All right.
nothing.
Okay. We'll see what it's going to be. Guys, thank you for tuning in. We want to get the future. 4 minutes and 26 seconds left. I'm actually going to step out here so we can get the whole crowd. Guys, it's getting close. Please not Ridley. I agree with you. Oh, Lord. Look at our fans here. Everybody is hanging around. No. Okay, all right. So here we are. Here we go, baby. We are having a ball out here, guys. This is getting crazy. We're going to either drink to our sorrows or we're going to be congratulating each other.
Let's get a bunch of boy eating.
Oh, man.
Hey, how do you feel being a 5-time Super Bowl?
Yeah, I heard every single one of them. Okay.
Let's go, Cowboys. Let's do this one. Let's go this one, baby. Come on, Cowboys.
We're having a ball out here, guys.
Jerry Jones purposely holding this damn pick to build this.
Jerry Jones has already been on the phone. We're waiting to celebrate. We hype. 2 minutes left. DJ, okay. What's happening, Daniel? How are you doing? This is crazy. Fireworks go off. I should have brought some fireworks, guys. This is crazy. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are waiting. It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Oh my God. This is crazy. I'm going to lose it, man. I am literally going to lose it. My voice is going.
Suspense, man.
I want to know who the F are we going to pick?
Let's get Harold Landry, defensive end, Boston College. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You got that shot glass, right?
I got my shot glass ready.
Get some mojo.
We're going to celebrate. We're going to cuss each other out.
Let's get that mojo going.
Man.
Where's Reggie?
Give me Harold Landry. Hey, if we draft Harold Landry, I'm gonna demonstrate pass rush moves on
We're at the Cowboys war room.
Are we still on there?
Marinella's in there, man. Rob Marinella's in there, dog. Come on, man.
Okay. We need some mojo here. Let's get the mojo.
They count this shit down on purpose, man.
Oh, man. All right. Yeah, Jerry Jones is definitely trying to make sure he makes this Cowboy fans wait. Jerry, you better. Jerry Jones, I'm telling you, you better make sure you make the right pick, damn it. We have been waiting for this. I've been working this for 3 months. I've got my man Boss here. I want to make sure Boss hugs the crap out of me because we get an incredible pick. Come on, let's do this. Let's not get cute. Let's not get crazy. Let's make a good pick.
Boy, my Harold Landry, we're going to get so many views if we can. I'm going to get so many views.
You will blow up.
Put the goddamn pick in.
Come on, any day now. Let's get this mojo going.
You doing that shit on purpose, man. Jerry Jones doing that shit.
The pick is in. The pick is in. Everybody shut the hell up. Here we go.
Oh my God.
If it's Vander, Esch, I'm a cry.
Shut the hell up.
All right, come on.
We gonna shut this live stream down. If it's Vander.
Here we go.
Everything shut the fuck down.
No, if it's Vander Esch, we're going to riot in Jobu Stadium, okay? Guys, thank you everybody who's tuned into this. We are waiting with anticipation. The pick is now in. We're going to see the reaction live. Bosch says if it's the right pick, he's going to hug me. I may run like hell. Okay.
Everybody out. Everybody
He's a big boy. He's cute and all that, but not my type.
We good. Don't celebrate.
Oh, Lord. The pick is in. We are waiting. We're waiting to see how our fans react.
If you don't got
Oh, my Lord.
Here we go, baby. Let's do this thing.
What I think buffering now?
Okay.
What I think buffering?
You better not start buffering.
Yeah, yeah. Don't trip on the cable, please. Because Michael, we will send you back to Afghanistan. Oh, Lordy.
What the fuck is going on? Salute.
Why do we have...
Play 60?
How many people we
What
got?
the fuck is this?
Okay, what you're seeing up there is part of what my wife was actually here for.
Okay.
Jesus shit.
We were making me wait. Anticipation.
All right.
Okay, can we like get this?
Select the goddamn
Boise
pick.
State. Who's from Boise
Oh my
State?
God.
We selected Boise State. What the fuck?
The Dallas Cowboys select.
No. Everybody said no. Dude, nobody said yes for that. Boise State. What the fuck? Your phone said
Jobu, I want you to understand that. Is that the first one here? I'm feeling.
it. Jesus fuck.
Jobu, I gotta steal your rum, buddy.
I'll see y'all tomorrow. Take them to your home, man.
Wow. Boss?
All these players on the board, man.
Boss?
Don't look at me, I ain't sitting.
Hey, you're supposed to have all the goddamn answers.
I'm playing 8-man football, man.
Boss? Okay, let me get your immediate thoughts on here.
Oh my God.
Boss, with all the picks on the board, what the F were you doing? Are you kidding me? No!
We better trade him in the goddamn second round. I know that. We better
Your
trade
thoughts
that go.
right now.
I told you, did I say they did all this?
Hey, hold on.
There's so many better players on the board right now.
Anyone.
Leighton Vander is the second round player to me. Late first is that 30 type of guy.
Happy with that pick.
I'm sick, man. I'm sick. Salute.
Jobu, I'm stealing your rum, buddy.
They love Boise State players. Why? They did all this for him.
Could we be wrong?
Well,
Still, even if he's right, it's still a reach.
my job is a draft analyst, so we can look at some positives and negatives for Leighton Vander. He's a big kid. He moves well. He can cover. He can play Mike, Will, and Sam. So if you want Leighton Vander to play the Mike, Jalen Smith's probably going to be the Sam. Sean Lee's going to continue to be the Will, and we'll just run it like that to fill out your linebacker core.
Is he gonna be real linebacker?
He's probably going to be our Mike linebacker moving forward.
You know, this is one of those things that I didn't want to believe this morning, okay? I know I'm not connected, I'm not ESPN, I'm not Ian Rappaport or all that. But when I got this text this morning, I said to myself, no, it can't be true. It's smoke and mirrors. Because I was told that Vander Esch was the #1 guy on the board.
I want to have
They told me, they said that they are really high on him. They see something in him that us average fans
And
don't
you know
see.
what? They're the professionals. Like, I think I have a qualified opinion, but they're the professionals. So I'm gonna go back to the lab. I'm gonna watch every single move Leighton Vander Esch has made. I'm gonna turn that into a video series for us just to get a better idea of what's going on. But based on what I seen a soft player. And the Raiders got my table. Okay, so cool. I see a soft player. I see him bad with his hands. I see him dipping his shoulder. I see him dropping his head. They want to show you the Oregon game where he was great, but nobody in Oregon blocked him. When you're gonna get to the National Football League, everybody's gonna block you. He played at Boise State. Not really top tier talent. We got to see how he's gonna transition. Good thing about it, Leighton can run. He can cover. He can tackle. I don't like him taking on blocks though. So in the run game, we're gonna have to see what we're gonna do about that. Can you protect yourself? Sure you can. He can cover tight ends, but you may not want him thumping down there in the middle. So maybe it's going to be some rotation. Maybe Jalen's going to be the Mike. Leighton's going to be the Sam with Sean Lee playing Will. We got options, but that's our guy. I don't like it, but he's a Cowboy now, so we got to deal with it.
You know, I feel like this is deja vu, and I hope I'm wrong.
Bobby Carter.
But that's exactly what I was going to say. I think I said that early.
If you look up the measurables of Bobby Carpenter to him, they and he was the inside linebacker just like him, man.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's not deja vu.
I hope we are
But
wrong.
I felt like it's,
Because he already said he didn't want him in the first fucking round.
But for whatever reason,
you've been mad all day.
But for whatever reason, he's been high on the Dallas Cowboys draft board. I was told, okay, I know I'm not connected. I'm not Brian Brodus. I'm not Mike Fisher and all that. But what I was told was the Dallas Cowboys really had him as their guy, their targeted guy that they truly wanted. There are other people on the board that we thought that, hey, they might make a move for, but that's the guy that they want, so they might see something that we don't. And let's just hope that they're right and we're wrong.
I trust my own eyes. I've been watching the film. Leighton Vander Esch leads with his shoulder. He's not good with his hands. He's not good getting off blocks. Now, like I said, I got this. Now, like I said, in the passing game, he can cover. He's athletic. He's big. If anybody can teach him how to use his hands, it's Rod Marinelli. He's a master with these types of things. But Vander Esch can fly.
Okay. All right. Now let's look. Okay, instead of being negative, I'm about spreading the mojo and trying to look at the positive. Because here's the thing that I understand too. Because I had a conversation with my man Reggie this morning and stuff. Because they're saying we don't need to draft a linebacker because we have Jalen Smith. And I said we can't gamble on Jalen Smith because of the foot. He may end up being a great player and all that. He's got the instinct and the knowledge. We know that. We just don't know if that foot is going to be there the way we think it's going to be. But I said what you have to understand is we need a guy to play the middle. And even if it ends up being that he's not a full-time starter, that Jalen Smith does play lights out, you know Sean Lee has a tendency to get injured, then maybe he is the guy. Maybe he ends up being a lot better than what we think and ends up being the depth that we need at linebacker.
So what I probably think is going to happen in the second round, we're probably going to have to address the defensive line to try to keep Vander Esch clean. I think if Vander Esch can run clean, he can be solid for us. You know. And the Lions got Frank Ragnar. Okay, so cool. Harold Landry's still on the damn board. So just in my personal opinion, we need to bolster the defensive line to keep Vander Esch clean. Because if anybody gets blocks on Vander Esch, he's not gonna have a good time. Y'all can check out my film session. I'm not just blowing hot smoke just to be mad. I'm telling y'all what I'm seeing. So y'all can go check that out and see for yourself. But I like Harold Landry. I like Isaiah Wynn. I like Hernandez. So
okay, now, all right. Let's be happy at least for a moment. For once, the Dallas Cowboys, instead of going for the hot rod, they could have gone Calvin Ridley. He was still there. Instead of doing that and not focusing in, they realized that the defense is important. So let's at least say, okay, maybe that's not the best pick. But if they can get a defensive lineman and develop this guy, maybe all of a sudden the defense starts being better than what we've had. Instead of having a defense that we look at and say, let's keep him off the field because our offense, maybe he is a difference maker. So let's try and take a look at how do you think they decide we're going to go ahead and see this draft and look at defensive tackle?
I mean, we're gonna have to. We need depth at D-line, and I think that's the best way to hide Vander Esch. So, if you can keep them off blocks in the run game, you got a solid player. Now, if it was me, Vander Esch is more of a will type linebacker. Let him run free. So, with that Sean Lee's spot. So it's a lot of, it's a lot of things we're gonna have to do to clean this thing up, man. But Leighton Vander Esch could be productive for us. I'm just more pissed off that there was better players on the board in my opinion.
Okay, so now, here's where it gets interesting because Seattle has already made a couple of moves, or made a move, and moved around because they're looking at saying, we have to rebuild our team. We need as many picks as possible. They lost their second, their third, and their fifth round draft pick. Yeah. And they've wanted to move Earl Thomas. Does this then make them more apt to go ahead and say, you know what, we'll take a second or a third, try and move Earl Thomas? And if we do get an Earl Thomas on the defense, you got up the interest, all of a sudden we're taking care of the middle of the defense, which is something that our defense has been soft for a long time. Mm-hmm. Is that a wise move now, or do we go ahead and say we're going to take that second pick? Because our second pick has not been historically very good.
I would like to move up into the second round and get one of these guards, assuming that they don't fly off the board at the end of the first round. I would like to try to, boost that offensive line. That's why I wanted my first round pick to be anyway. But if we can get Earl Thomas on the team, it's going to be hard to throw against us, Now, if Rod Marinelli can figure out some magic, because he is magical, in order to make us a better run team through Sean Lee, through everybody but Vander Esch. But then when Vander Esch is on the field, it's going to be hard to pass against us. Like, Vander Esch is a great pass defender. Like, he's very aware, he's very fast, he's very big, he's very long. He gets in great position. I give him credit for that. But it's really run game what I'm worried about. And I don't want to take incomplete players at 19. That's just my opinion. But it can be fixed though. I mean, I got optimism from Marinelli. He works magic. He's one of the best to do it. So we'll see what happens, man. Work on his hands.
Okay, all right. So the question is, are the Cowboys now working on an Earl Thomas trade? Would you be opposed to that, or would you actually look forward to that?
If it's for like a third round pick, then I'm all for it. But like a second round, now we're like.
Okay, how about let's say a third and a fifth?
A third and a fifth? I'll take Earl Thomas for a third and a fifth, as long as I have an opportunity to fix my offensive line in a second. Because there are plenty defensive tackles in this draft. There's some other linebackers we can use for even more depth. There's some other DBs we can have later on. There's a left guard or two that I like early in the second. If we don't end up with the top two guys I like, Hernandez and Wynn, James Daniels is there, Austin Corbett is there. Guys like Braden Smith. So we have options, but linebacker sealed in. I don't think we're going to go there early anymore. We can get Earl. Like I said, then we don't have to worry about safety anymore. So
okay, so we still actually have 9 picks left.
We got to package
Bosh, I got to tell you, the great thing about actually working with you and stuff is you actually open up my eyes and you say things it's like, damn, that shit really makes sense. And that's one of the things I tell you about guys, that it's good to listen to different people who have different opinions. Bosh and I don't agree about a lot of things and all that, which is great. But he said, we do not need 10 picks.
Yeah.
Okay? We cannot get 10 picks on the roster. So we may be better if we say, okay, we got a bunch of 5th round, 6th round picks. Let's package them up and make sure we get 5 good guys. Do we start looking and saying, okay, let's move up and try and get Hernandez, that guard that you're talking about? Do we go ahead and say, we're going to lose the 5th round pick. He's not going to make the roster. Package that up and move up in the draft.
I think it's very possible that we can end up getting about a good 6 solid guys. Of those 6, maybe 4 starters, then quality depth guys on the back end. I think the big money numbers is between 28 and about 67. I think that's the big set. Like, we don't have a lot of first round picks in the draft, but we got plenty second round guys. There are 50 second round picks in my opinion. Most of them are receivers, most of them are tackles, defensive tackles. We got some offensive linemen sprinkled in there. Some cornerbacks too, if that's the route you want to go. So we can get some receivers on the back end. Lamar Jackson, quarterback, he hasn't even gone off the board yet. So maybe Hernandez falls into the early seconds. I would feel a lot better about Vander Esch if we can go up to like 37 to get Hernandez or something like that, just to kind of seal that pick up. I'm not upset about Vander Esch. I'm upset about what we're missing out on with Landry.
Amen.
I wouldn't mind us trading up to get. Look, something that'll fix all this. If we can trade up and get Harold Landry, it'll fix all this. Package up those picks, get back in the first. Let's go get Harold.
Well, here's the thing with me, okay, being an OG, okay, I look at our Dallas Cowboys teams in the past, and we always look at, Roger Staubach, we look at a Troy Aikman and stuff, and we always think of offense. But what's lost in the mix is the fact that we actually have a defense that is a great defense that turns over the ball. And part of the problem I think we have in our defense is we spend so little money on them that we basically say our best bet is to keep them off the field, and then we might have a chance to win. With us getting a Vander at best, getting Esch right there, which is a guy who was high on their list. Do we continue to go down the road of defensive players, or do we start looking at the offense? Because one position that I feel that we are lacking, and I've heard rumors that Jason Witten may retire, do we start looking at tight end?
Well, something I've been saying about Marinelli, like he's been making magic with third, fourth, fifth round picks. Like the only first round pick that started last year was Byron Jones. Everybody else is third, fourth, fifth round guys.
Yeah.
So maybe they see something in Vander Esch that we don't. Like I said, I'm go back. I'm gonna scour the tape. Every single play, and I'm gonna let y'all know what I find. On top of that, Jason Witten, it's plenty tight ends in this draft. I wouldn't necessarily get a tight end unless I'm sure Jason is out of the door. But you see, no tight ends have gone in the top 22 or so picks.
Right.
So somebody's gonna fall. I wouldn't get a tight end. I would build that defense. Let's give Rod Marinelli some help. And if we're not gonna help Zeke run the ball to get 2,000 yards, then let's help the defense not get so many points scored on. You know what I'm saying? Let's just take that route. So either way, we can go. I would rather go defense mostly because there's only one spot on offense I would pick, and that's left guard. Maybe like receiver later. It's a lot of guys on defense that we can't get to help this thing out.
Well, see, here's the thing that I think is lost in this, because we went through the whole Des Bryant thing of letting him go and so on, is I believe that the tight end is actually the new wide receiver. You look at the two Super Bowl teams. Both of them were led in receptions by wide receiver. Neither of them had a game-changing, Antonio Brown and stuff. In fact, when you start looking at Antonio Brown, Des Bryant, the guys, Julio Jones, none of these guys have a ring. The only one that actually is a #1 top 10 wide receiver is DeMario Thomas, that actually has the Super Bowl ring. We're looking at the evolution which Jason Garrett was part of. Oh my God, I said Jason. Jason Witten was part of. Forgive me, I stole Jobu's rum, so I've had a little bit to drink here. Do we definitely start thinking about a tight end? Because we're not talking about it too much. We didn't have very many of them actually come into Dallas. Do we start thinking about we need a wide receiver type of tight end instead of a Des Bryant?
I don't like this term necessarily, but Dak friendly. But tight ends are very Dak friendly. Somebody he can just get the ball out quick and secure catches. So I wouldn't necessarily get him this year. The good thing about tight ends is that they can help you year one receiving wise. Now, as far as the entire process, that's a problem. Like blocking, then transitioning in the being a receiver. That's where you may find a little problem with tight ends and whatnot. So if you want to get one this year, later on in the draft, 5th round, 6th round, maybe guys are going to be there. Izzo's going to be there. Jalen Samuels is going to be there. Guys like that, you can use those guys. But if you're going to build defense early, build defense. I need somebody on my offensive line. I need depth on my defense. Get tight ends next year.
Okay, well, we're done for tonight unless the Cowboys actually make a crazy move and move back into the first round.
Yeah.
We're going to have to wait and see what tomorrow's going to work out like. The question will be is, will they make a move with that second-round pick for an Earl Thomas and figure we're going to build the defense? I can't tell you what's going to be, but, I want to thank you, Bosh, for being here, being part of the show and so on. I'm hoping you're going to be here tomorrow night.
I'll be here all week.
Okay. I got to be honest with you guys. I'm actually loving the chemistry here between the two of us here because, you got the OG here as well as the young pup who's actually keeping a foot in my ass and making me, challenging me. But guys, this has been an incredible experience being over here today in Ranger Lot H and stuff, the Vans and everything else. I'm kind of disappointed with where we went with that pick. I think we could have done other options, but we're going to have to wait and see because a lot of times what happens is you look at a team that drafts a guy and you think that he's going to be the stud. and he turns out to be not so good. So let's give the Cowboys a chance. Maybe they've done their homework. Maybe it's going to be another one of those first-round picks, because we look at those first-round picks. A lot of guys like, say, Zach Martin. When we drafted Zach Martin, what did people think?
Oh my God, offensive line again?
What did we think with Travis Frederick when we actually traded back?
Oh my God, a center? Oh God.
You know, I remember Adam Schefter basically saying, well, the Cowboys traded back
he was laughing
for Travis Frederick, a guy they could have gotten the second round and got a wide receiver, so there's that. So it doesn't necessarily mean that we know everything. A lot of guys in the combine look great as can be, but can't bust a grape when it comes to actually playing football.
Trust your guys, man. Trust your front office.
Instead of throwing the guy under the bus right now, let's give the team an opportunity to take the guy and see what we got.
He mad, Mark, he mad.
They really liked him.
Well,
I
gotta tell you, the one thing that bothers me is, you know, here, look, guys, I'm technology challenged, I'm old, I'm ugly, but here I'm on YouTube, and I won't say I'm successful, but I've got you guys watching right now. Sometimes it's a guy that you do not believe in, the guy you think that has no chance that ends up becoming the Hall of Famer. So let's give the guy a chance. Let's give the team an opportunity to work with the guy, and maybe there's a grand pan here. I have had an incredible experience here. Bosch, listen, if you do not subscribe to Bosch, you're an idiot. Come out from underneath the rock, check him out, as well as all of these Dallas Cowboys YouTubers. We don't necessarily agree. Okoye, he's so in love with Des Bryant, hates Dak Prescott, but you know what? I enjoy listening to that stuff. All of those guys out there, go out, check them out. And Bosch, tell them everybody where to find you besides with the Jobu Sports Report.
I actually have a film session on Leighton Vander where I'm showing you film on screen. It's not just a random opinion. I'm breaking down the plays in front of you. Bosch Lombardi, VOCHLOMBARDI on YouTube. You can also follow me on Twitter. I'll probably be talking about this. Like I said, I'm gonna scour every single Leighton Vander play, and we're gonna do some analysis. I'm gonna let y'all know what I think. We're gonna cross that road whenever we see it. Trust your guys, trust your coaches, trust your front office. They've been doing all right, so let's see what we got.
And with that being said, guys, we're going to start packing up here and getting ready for tomorrow, figuring out what is what, who is who, and so forth. I want to thank everybody who has been in here with this live stream. We will be back here tomorrow in Lot 8, Ranger Lot 8. We've got the big screen. Look, we've got the big screen up here. We've got Jobu wings. We're going to do another wing challenge tomorrow as well. So come on over. We'll be here by 3 o'clock tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for being part of the Jobu Sports Report. I am out.
I just had a feeling.
You know, here's the thing.
He's weak. He just shut down by nobody cornerback. Who? Dez. Who shut down Dez? Not Jack Rabbit. One team no more. I know.
One, I'm drunk. That's the first secret. But I have friends, okay? And this morning at 7 o'clock, I got a text message that said the Dallas Cowboys have Vander Esch as their top guy on the board, and that's who they're targeting. And I looked at that and I said, you know what? I looked at that and said, I can't go out there with that. I went out there with Earl Thomas. And see, here's the thing, Earl Thomas. Guys, I got more shit from the Earl Thomas situation. I had a guy who was a friend of Will McClay said the Cowboys want Will McClay. The Cowboys want Earl Thomas. Like I said, I've sold Jobu wrong. And they're actually saying, we'll throw in Orlando Scandrick. We're talking to him. And that's when I went out there and I said, listen, the Cowboys are talking to Seattle. They still have Orlando Scandrick. And they're trying to go ahead and say, we'll throw him in, clean up the deal. Mike Fisher said, there's nothing to this. And from that point on, I got a lot of crap. Everybody's like, oh, you're just a clickbaiter, man. You're just an asshole. You don't know what you're talking about. So when I've gotten information, I've said, you know what? I'm going to keep quiet about it. I got information the Monday before Des Bryant meeting. It said Des Bryant meeting is going to be Friday. I said, you know what, I'm going to hold on to it. Because if it's wrong and I go out there and say something, I'm going to get killed. And I was told Des Bryant, they don't want to take us. They're tired of it. They're ready to move on. Ian Rappaport come out the day before and say the Cowboys want clarity. They're going to offer him a pay cut, yada, 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 and he's going to be a Cowboy. He was wrong. Did anybody say anything about Ian Rappaport? No. So I was kind of going out there saying, okay, here's what and I was trying to put out here today. The meeting's Friday. They are ready to move on. About 1 o'clock on Friday, or excuse me, what is the schedule's coming out. I get a text message saying, okay, we're opening up in Carolina. We're playing the Redskins on Thanksgiving and playing Kids after. So I'm putting that out there. I'm like, okay, I'm getting this information, I hope it's right. So I'm kind of gun shy when I come out there. But I got this text. Oh, I'm still live.